Habarigani, Mainduga Nadada. This is your brother, General Abu Amin Ra. My brothers and sisters, I want to ask you a question this morning that is very pertinent to our advancement toward liberation. We must ask ourselves, why do we study ancient history, Egyptian history, Kemetic history? It is so we can discover who we are. You see, we are all of those great people, all of the ancestors. We are they now in the flesh, passing the ancestry down to our descendants. Listen, my brothers and sisters, we should be studying African history so that we can find out who we are, what we are capable of. Because whatever we created in the past, we are better able to create it now. All we have to do is manifest our ancestors. How do you manifest our ancestors, you ask? Listen, by reading, critical analysis, observation, logical deductions, and then you draw your conclusions about things. Listen, my brothers and sisters, we are the ancestors. We are Tahotep. We're Amenhotep. We're Amun-Ra. We're Isis. We're Horus. We are all of our great ancestors, every single one of them. The force that created them when they departed the earth became actualized in another physical form through the mothers and the fathers that produced those people. Listen, my brothers and sisters, whatever we did in the past, we can still do today because those who created that wondrous civilization called Kemetic or Egyptian or Kemetic or whatever you want to call it, Egypt, they created the sciences, the structures that man has not been able to duplicate today. We can still do that. But we must study and show our loyalty towards the ancestors and allow those positive ancestors to become imprinted on our minds and our souls and our bodies, where we not only look like them, walk like them, and talk like them, but we act like them, and the reproductions of the images we create in our minds, which is informed by the pineal gland. You know, that spot that the Indians, Hindu people from the subcontinent of Africa called India, that dot they wear between their eyes, that dot points towards the pineal gland, my brothers and sisters. They know this. They have a different name for it, of course, different process for it, of course. But it is the pineal gland. It is responsible for your sexual, intellectual, mental, and physical growth. They make you who you are after being impacted by the forces on the outside of the container you find yourselves in. Listen, my brothers and sisters, all we have to do is critically read our history. And what we see the ancestors have done, and since they live in us today, they are alive in us. We must do the same things they've done and even greater things. It's in us. We have to find a way to discover it and to act on it. So my brothers and sisters, you do this by reading, interactions with others, analyzation, special critical analysis, and we should arrive at the logical conclusion that if we want something to come into existence, all we have to do is do it, make it come into existence. We have both the power and the knowledge. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nothing or no one can touch us. If we come together as one and utilize that power, the power of the ancestors, and let them manifest themselves today through us and build a new world based on righteousness and justice. You understand what I'm saying, my brothers and sisters? If you do, once again, peace and hotep to you. I ain't do the nah, da, da.